Whatever obstacle they put in your way, you will be able to overcome it. Trust in your ability and have faith in your actions. Life is going to throw curveballs at you. It's going to hit you from the blind side. There are going to be things that you don't expect to happen. There are going to be things that you don't want to happen. And there are going to be things that you don't even know how that happened. But whatever obstacle is put in your way, you will be able to overcome it. We all have an ability that we have to trust in. All right. We all have an ability that we have to trust in. A lot of us believe in a higher power. A lot of us believe in the creator. A lot of us believe in God, but we don't have that same faith and that same belief when it comes to us, when it comes to ourselves, when it comes to what we want to be and what we want to do and what we see ourselves having and becoming. There are no perfect paths to success. Nobody's journey to success was a peaceful, perfect, sunshine every day kind of path. Everybody had to go through something and grow through something to get to where they wanted to eventually see themselves be at. You're going to have to face trials, tribulations. It's going to be storms you're going to have to get through, things you're going to have to overcome. But whatever obstacle is put in your way, I want you to know this. Already see yourself as already overcoming it and see yourself how you would like to be at the end of it. This will give your mind a clear definition of what you want it to do for you. And a lot of thoughts and a lot of feelings will start to fall in place. You have to affirm them and mentally accept them. Because in the midst of fear, in the midst of danger, in the midst of not knowing how things are going to work out, you have to craft a vision in your mind about how you want things to turn out. You may not know how things are going to turn out, but you can craft in your mind how you would like them to go, which will give you a clear idea of how they're going to turn out if you don't know. If you don't know how things are going to turn out, create a mental map for yourself. Create a mental vision of how you see yourself and what you want to be. You could even go as far as creating a vision board. Write down the things that you know you need to take care of. It will make it firm and concrete in your mind, and they'll stay right here. They won't leave your mind until you get them done if they're things that you really want to do. If you're really serious about getting them done, you will find a way. They will be on your mind every day, 24/7 until you do. That's what you need to have your mind on instead of the obstacle. Don't make a God out of an obstacle, out of a trial, out of a situation, out of a problem. When you take a flight on a plane, there's always going to be some turbulence. Sometimes you have those uh, clean, easy flights. Sometimes we have easy days where we wish every day could be like that. We have a real great, fantastic day. And then we have days where our character is tested. We have days where our personal strength is tested. All the things that we say about ourselves, all the things we tell ourselves is going to be tested. And we're still going to have to perform. We're still going to have to show up. We're still going to have to be where life is calling us to be at this point in time. You're not going to be able to just give up and turn away and like an ostrich just put your head in the sand. You're not an ostrich. You're great. Not to say ostriches aren't great. Shout out to the animal lovers. But you can't be like an ostrich and put your head in the sand just because you have a problem. You have to face it. You have to stand up to it. You have to stand up to yourself, lift yourself up, choose strength, choose victory over being a victim, and make a way for yourself. God will provide a way for those who he sees making a way for themselves. God will provide a way for those who make a way for themselves. So it doesn't matter what obstacles in your way. You could be facing homelessness, you could be facing joblessness, you could be facing any type of issue, a health problem, a financial problem, a life problem, whatever you're dealing with. Already see yourself as overcame it and see yourself as past it and beyond it and flourishing and prospering and doing well and doing great and being what you want to be, doing what you want to do, and having what it is you want to have, because nobody's going to do it for you. He who tills his land shall have plenty of bread. Nobody's going to work your mind for you. Nobody's going to take the time to tell you what to do, so that way you can have a routine or a perfect schedule, or do things for you, so that way you're going to be okay. You're going to have to do it, so you're going to have to be okay. You got to show up every single day if you have to. But either way, life requires you to show up every single day. You don't just show up to work, you show up to life as well. If you wouldn't show up to work with a bad attitude, don't show up to life with a bad attitude. Don't show up to life thinking that you can't make it. You don't call in and be like, "Hey, I can't make it." When it comes to life, there's no call-ins for this job. I mean, there's no call-outs for this job. You always have to come. You always have to come into work. When it comes to life, you always have to show up to work. When it comes to life, if not, you'll be like all the other people that you see that have given up and that have stopped showing up and that have stopped caring about themselves, about their life, about their health, about their condition, about their circumstance. Some people, they don't care, and you don't want to put yourself in that category. You deserve the greatness that life has to offer. Don't let your obstacles hold you up, slow you down, make you not believe anymore. Always believe in yourself regardless of whatever it is you're going through, because you can make it out of it if you truly believe that you can. This is nothing that we're playing around with. This is your mind. This is your thoughts, what you think about yourself, your idea that you have about yourself. It will determine the type of life that you end up living. If you have the right idea about yourself, it doesn't matter what you go through, because you have a mental map. You have an idea of how you want things to be, how you want things to look. Always look at what you want. Always take the time to put yourself in the mind state of already having what it is you desire. See yourself with the home. See yourself with all the things that a person is supposed to have. Whatever your desires are, see them as already being complete and achieved and accomplished. As far as your goals, as far as your dreams, you're already what you want to be. You already have everything. You already got over the hump. You already won. See yourself as a winner today. See yourself as an achiever today. See yourself as an accomplished person today. Don't wait until you accomplish it. See yourself as accomplished now. Develop the attitude of already being what you want to be now. Take yourself serious now. Don't waste any more time not doing what you want to do or being what you want to be, because you don't have certain things yet. How do you think you're going to get them? By being it and doing it. After you be it and you do it, then you'll be able to have it. Simple math. Life takes action. You have to take action on life, or life will take action on you. And the type of action that life takes on you, you're not going to like. And no one likes to do things that they don't have to do. But if you're doing something that you don't like to do, that's going to lead to something you like to do, keep doing it until you get there. But it's going to take a mind that already sees themselves with what they want. Life is just a gap. Get some money and between it. All right, whatever obstacle is put in your way, it's not going to break you. It might have been meant to break you. It might have been meant to stop you. It might have been meant to prevent you from what God has in store for you, but it's not going to prosper. No weapon formed against you will prosper. They might be crafting some wicked counsel. They might be taking crafty counsel against you, excuse me, and being wicked. But God always has your back, and you should always have your back too. Always making things better for yourself. People aren't supposed to be in your life, get them out your life. Whatever obstacles are in the way, overcome them. Something's not serving you, put it away. Don't do it anymore. Start being more positive. But you have an ability, and you need to have faith in your actions. A lot of people don't try because they don't have faith in their actions. They don't think it's going to work out, so why bother? They don't think they'll get the result they want, so why bother? They don't even try because they think if they do, they're going to die. They don't see themselves being able to fly. See yourself being able to fly and take off and soar because you're going to win. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Never stop believing in that. There may be some negative people around you that might influence otherwise. There may be some people who frown upon the type of attitude that you have, gaslight you in public, try to bring your spirit down, always having to say something negative to you about life or your situation. Let it go in one ear and out the other. Don't put any faith or any belief in what people say if it's not positive, if it doesn't resonate, if it's not for you. Let it blow in the wind. Just let the wind have it. Give it to God. But you have to trust that you can overcome whatever is put in your way. All right, life's problems are only temporary. They're not permanent. But what is temporary is not doing something about your situation. That's temporary. I mean, that's permanent. What is permanent is if you don't do anything about your situation, your condition will stay permanent. If you don't do anything to make a change, your condition will stay permanent. If you put more faith in the obstacle than more faith in yourself, the situation you're in will stay permanent. Some people get into situations and don't think they'll ever get out of it, or they just give on up because it's too hard, it's too tough, it's too difficult. They can't begin to put their mind or wrap their head around how they're going to see this through. That's what prayer's for. That's what having faith is for. That's what having a higher power is for. God can do everything and anything exceedingly and abundantly. And he puts that same power in us when we believe and we access it and tap into it. We have the power to do amazing things, great things. Put that in the comments. I have the power to do great and amazing things. Use that power. Take advantage of it. You can't just know it. You have to use it. You have to take action. That means taking the time and doing something you may not want to do. That means taking the time and doing something repetitive until you get better at it. That means taking the time to learn a new skill, taking the time to perfect your craft, taking the time to do things you may even hate doing. Not procrastinating, not being lazy, not just sitting there watching the television, not just sitting there watching a movie, watching the game, on it, surfing the internet, surfing the web. You ain't heard that in a while. There are going to be obstacles in life. There's going to be things that get in the way that make a person feel like, how am I going to get out of this? Will I ever get out of this? Already see yourself as being out of it. That's how you get out of it. If you see the situation as permanent and stuck, that's where you're going to be. That's because that's where you're staying mentally. If you free your mind, everything else will fall in place. Shout out to the last poet. You know what I want to say. You free your mind, everything will fall into place. Free your mind from these situations. Don't make them God to you and make those situations bigger than you. The situation is not bigger than the God in you. All right, that problem, that issue, whatever you're going through, it's not bigger than the God in you. You truly have to believe that. because there are going to be times where you don't know how things are going to work out for you. There are going to be times where you're not sure if you're going to make it because the area that you're in is giving you bad vibes. It looks hopeless. People around you have given up. How in the heck are you going to get out of this one? By praying, keeping your faith, staying focused, and seeing a way out for yourself, regardless of how much you get paid from your job, regardless of how much money you can save, regardless of whatever you're currently going through or having to deal with right now. You can make a way out for yourself. Start seeing opportunities coming your way. Get your mind working on ideas. Get your hands working on some projects. All right, the more impact you have, the more income you'll receive. Figure out a way to impact some lives, and they'll figure out a way to impact your pocket by the service you provide, by the help that they need from you and receive from you. Where there's a will, there's a way. You just have to will it into existence, speak it into existence, feel it into existence, think it into existence. They can't stop you if they can't stop your mind. One of the most powerful things that you have in life is your mind. Even if you have nothing, you still have your mind. You're still rich in Christ. You're still rich with your ideas. You're still rich in God. You're still rich with being able to think up a business plan. There's ideas that you've thought of that can make money already. You just haven't acted upon it out of fear of what someone might say or what someone might think. You're letting money just fall out of your pocket and other people pick it up off the ground. Take some of those ideas that you're afraid of using and being laughed at and go get laughed at, because that's where the cash is at. Where the laughs at is where the cash at. Let them people laugh at you and let you laugh all the way to the bank. Let them people have something to say about your idea, and then you'll come up with one eventually that will get you to where you need to be. Whatever obstacle you have to face, whatever obstacle they put in your way, whatever obstacle life puts in your way, you will be able to overcome it. You have to trust in your ability, have faith in your actions. You can get the job done if you see yourself doing it. You can accomplish anything through Christ. You can accomplish anything with the right state of mind. Your Christ mind is the right mind. You can accomplish anything with Christ. You can accomplish anything with the right state of mind. A mind that thinks it can and will. A person who thinks they can and will. A person who thinks they can't and won't. If you think you can't, it's probably because you're not being too positive with yourself. You probably don't have the right image or the right idea about yourself, or you've given up, you've lost hope. I'm here to reinstate that hope. I'm here to inspire you to go out and try and be something and do something so you can have something. You know you deserve better. You know you're worth more. You know you could have more. You don't want to just work for somebody else, be told what to do your whole life. Put those ideas in action. Put that dream in action. Let them have an opinion. And you're going to start winning. If they have an opinion, that means you're doing something. If people have something to say, it's because they have something to see. That's because you have something to be, and you're being it and doing it. And sooner or later, you're going to have it. The laughs are just that's just discouragement. People's opinions, that's just words. That's just discouragement. You have to stay encouraged. If you could look at your life situation and stay encouraged, don't get discouraged by what somebody has to say. What they say isn't more powerful than what you experienced or what you went through or what you're going through, and how strong you're becoming as a result of that. You got to fight for the life you want. It's not going to come easy. There are going to be days where you like, these people trying to take me out of here. You got to overcome it. Whatever's thrown your way, whatever obstacle, narcissist, gang stalking, harassment, people doing weird stuff and trying to antagonize you, manipulate, whatever game they're trying to play, you got to overcome it. You're better than that. You're greater than that, bigger than that. Your actions show it. You have faith in your ability. Don't take your mind off of yourself for the lack of others, the lack of respect they have for themselves, which causes them to have a lack of respect for other people around them. You have some things to do with your life. You have some positive things to do with your mind. You're a very positive person, and you see endless possibilities for yourself. Don't stop believing in yourself. You can have whatever you want. You can create whatever life you want. You can have the life you want. Other people may not be going after it for themselves, but don't let them discourage you. Don't let them tell you you can't have it because they can't grab it. Since they can't grab it, they don't want you to think that you can have it. Whatever you put your mind to, it can be done. It will be done. God said, let there be. He spoke it and it was. What do you think you're supposed to be doing? Speaking it and watching it manifest in your life, working towards it every day, affirming it over and over again until it becomes concrete, until you believe it, until you mentally accept it. It's already a reality. See yourself in it. You already are a winner. See yourself winning. Feel yourself winning. How would a winner feel? How would you talk if you had everything you had everything you desired? All your needs and wants were met because you already have everything. Develop that mind state now. You don't want anything. You don't lack anything. You don't need anything. You already have it all. You already have $1 million. You already have $1 billion. You already have all the success you need and want. You already have a successful business and money coming in the bank, money coming in the mailbox, not just bills. The life you want, you already have it. You're already successful. Feel yourself being what you want to be, whatever it is. I know there may be some steps that you have to overcome, you have to get through mentally in order to be what you want to be, but get the feeling of being it already. The feeling of being it will motivate you to get through those difficult steps you have to take. This isn't just thinking and lying to yourself and hoping it will happen. No, this is working on your mind and using it to program it with certain things that will motivate you to take action. You say the right thing to your mind, it's going to give you the right feeling. You cultivate the right feeling in yourself, it's going to make you take what? The right steps, the right action. So that way you could have what? The right result. You tell yourself what to think and how to feel, and you put the rich spell on yourself, because we don't do witchcraft, we do richcraft. All right, you put the rich spell on yourself, the good spell, the gospel on yourself, which is God ordained you for great success. He doesn't want to harm you. He has great plans for you for great success. That's the spell you put on yourself each and every day, working on your mind. As soon as you get up, as soon as something bad happens, don't go wrong with it. Don't put yourself down in the dumps. Don't make yourself depressed just because the world wants you to see it that way, or an opportunity didn't happen, or something went wrong. Don't go wrong with it. Something goes bad, don't go bad with it. Your thoughts are seeds, and the more you think them, you water them, and they grow and they manifest into a feeling, into a state of mind, into a way of thinking, a thinking pattern. So see those obstacles as worms and step on them. See those obstacles as already being overcome. See those obstacles as something minor, something small, something you just have to do so that way you can get it all. You get through this, you're going to be able to have whatever you want. You get through this, you're going to be the best version of yourself you could ever imagine. You get through this, you'll be able to overcome the next thing. You get through this, you're going to be bad. They ain't going to be able to stop you. You're not going to be the one to mess with. You get through this, you're going to be on point and where you want to be and happy. You get through this, guess what? You're going to be happy. You're going to be able to enjoy yourself. I know you felt that one. I could be happy. Yes, you can be happy. You're going to be happy as long as you don't give up and you get through whatever it is you're going through, because it's only temporary, never permanent. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button. I'll see you over on DruTube, or I'll see you on Dru-Nation. But whatever it is, hit that like button, hit that share button. Don't forget to subscribe. All right. I'll see you all in the next video. Shout out to everybody that donated and supported my channel. All right. Over there on DruTube. I'll see you Saturday. I'll be back. All right. Peace, love, and light. Hope you enjoyed this upload that I just downloaded. We out.